everybody and welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. Now, oh there it is, number 6. I wonder if I can get it. It's in here. Now, when I got home, I took the dogs out for a walk. And I'm going to include the footage. Could have a little chat with you while I'm out there. It was getting a little bit dark and then the sun came through the trees. I'm going to leave it in because it's life. It's what I did today. I've had a fantastic day at school. I've just opened my advent calendar. And now I'm going to go into the sewing room. I'm going to start today's tree. So I've brought them down to the woods for them to have a gallop between rain showers because the next seasonal storm is on its way, and I thought that tomorrow they're going to get very wet when we go out, and I like to do sort of like a run walk one day and then do a proper walk. I just let them have a bonkers walk because believe me, dogs need time to go bonkers. Thank you ever so much for all the beautiful comments I've been getting. Some beautiful ones about why I'm so busy, and that is basically down to the fact, that is basically simply down to widowhood. I call it a widowhood girl. What's going on? I thought it had hurt itself. It hasn't hurt itself. It's found something. It's found something and it's pointing at it. No, widowhood girls, I mean, oh, widowhood's a horrible thing. I've been widowed for 13 years. It's, you know, ask any questions away you like to ask about it. I'm really not bothered. Since I became widowed, I've had very much an open policy, and I'm quite happy to talk about what happened to David. Sadly, he died from something that was terribly rare. I say it's as rare as head's teeth. It was one of the very fine coronary arteries dissected. Normally the coronary artery that goes is the aorta, I'm told. But I've got no what ifs, so any questions just ask away. But, you know, I'm going to give a thumbs up for social media here tonight because Vlogmas is really, really caring, and it's a lovely community where we can all share our ideas, and hopefully that my postings might make you laugh. And you might get some enjoyment from them. I do not know what I am doing to my camera tonight, and I do hope this is visible when I get back. Anyhow, when I get home, I've got advent calendars to open because it's arrived. It has arrived. The advent calendar that I have been waiting for has arrived. And somebody is working north of York today and still doesn't have heat, hasn't have oil. On the subject of oil, I decided that I too should order oil. So I now too am watching my oil monitor. the joys of living in these little villages. But what I don't get is that why does Rachel's village have super fast internet and mine doesn't? I mean, all I want for Christmas is not my 2 front teeth, it's super fast internet. That would be really nice. And we're on a main road. Hey ho. Poor internet and oil-fired central heating. So my oil is coming 2 weeks' time. I have enough if I'm careful. I don't like running as low as I can. Hold on 1 second. Girls, what are you doing down there? Poppy! Maggie, come on! Back you come! There's a bend in the road. Here comes Maggie. You won't see her now, I don't think. You might see her. There she goes. There she comes. Anyhow, my oil is coming and Rachel's coming for a shower on her way home from wherever she's been today. So we'll open up the box together. So I'll see you when I get back. There's pandemonium in my house. Rachel's just turned up. I am filming. What has Rachel come for, Maggie?
To steal your shower. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Are you having fun?
I am having fun.
Poppy.
We'll get the eyes in a minute, Rachel.
I know. Poppy.
What are you doing, you daft dog? Right, I don't know. Have you got... are these squares? I shall just leave the squares. Right then. On the note. How do you photograph
I like that.
a black dog? How do you photograph...
Look at those eyes.
Look at the ears.
I know.
Oh, Poppy. It's still blowing.
They are.
I hope you can see, but what Rachel and I are marvelling is that she's having a L'Oreal moment.
She is. Because she's worth it.
I don't know if she's worth it at times. Right then, let's have a look here. We have the boxes. Now, I need to remember who they've come from, so I'll pop it down below. I'll go on one side, Rachel will be on the other, and we are going to have a look at these boxes. Can we see it? Am I in?
It's probably just a little bit too zoomed. That's better.
Right, and we're going to look that up so we can see what we're doing. Right, I don't know which one's to be. That's the second one.
Is this the first one?
That's the first one. Look at that.
To Judi.
Shall I open it up?
Guess you got her.
Right, got my card.
This is like really beautiful.
Right, it's a little card from the lady called Romy who owns this Clifton something textiles. I think it's like Clifton Vintage Textiles. What does she call herself?
Oh, Clifton Hill Vintage.
Clifton Hill Vintage. We'll pop it in the link below. Found on Etsy under sewing advent calendars. I don't know what this is. Should we open it? Rachel's going into the box. Oh my gosh.
Look at this. How beautiful does that look? These are amazing, Judi.
Look at this. Clifton Hill Vintage. Oh my goodness me. She said she'd put something in. A home for lost and found buttons.
Judi, they're gorgeous.
I know. Where's number one? Well, that's... Oh, have you seen these?
There's 20, 19.
18. And guess what? Flashing light.
Battery.
Battery! I wonder if we could... Well, you have a look in there to see if you can find number one, and I'll have a look in this one because it's over 2 boxes. Oh, I can't screw up the tissue paper. It goes to school. Everything goes to school.
I think they'll be in there.
They're in that one, okay,
Yeah.
right.
This is for the latter part. Oh, Judi, and you've got how many to open today?
Oh, we've got 6 to go.
6 to go.
Does that mean, Rachel, you want to open
Oh
some?
gosh,
Of course it does.
that would be amazing.
Right.
Let's just put that.
So it's a whole layer. It's a whole, we've got 4 layers and we can open up a whole layer today. Right, let's have a look. Right then. So 1, 2, we'll open them in a minute.
Yeah.
3, 4. Now, the nice thing is the lady said that she will refill them.
I mean, look at these. How beautiful are these?
Now, I am going to give a big shout out, Rachel. Would you like to guess how much I paid for this?
No.
It was a 24 advent calendar. 24 advent calendar. There's buttons on the boxes and they are stitched on. Should we have a look inside and then we'll tell you what we paid for it? Here goes. You got number 2?
No, here's number 2.
1,
This is
2, 3. I've got a roses.
So have I. Look. So there's a little chocolate and then what does
Is there
this
a motto?
say?
Is it a fun fact?
This says the term lace is taken from the Middle African word. The Latin word is lacus, which means to ensnare or entice.
Mine is, just like needles, sewing thread has evolved over time. Seamstresses and tailors had thread that was made from leather, the thongs, cut, gut and grasses. Now, I should point out at this time, this is a vintage advent calendar.
Oh, Judi.
Are we ready?
Vintage lace.
Oh my gosh!
Judi, look. This is the lace that's come. This is day 2, which is very pretty.
I'm on day 1. Oh! I'm on day 1.
Judi's is day 1. They're gorgeous.
I'm on even odds and you're on evens.
Do we get to eat the chocolate?
Yes, you can eat the chocolate. You eat the chocolate. Let's have a chocolate each. Who cares? It's Christmas.
It's been a long time since lunchtime.
Right, that's one.
If you got 3,
Oh,
more chocolate.
well, I think this is a clue. If you look at clothing, you will notice that women's buttons and men's buttons are fastened on different sides. And the reason for this is that garments with buttons were expensive. Only women who were wealthy and had servants could afford them. Buttons were sewn on the left-hand side of women's clothes in order to make it easier for the servants to do them up.
I've heard of that before, actually.
I haven't.
So what have you got in your number 3 then? It's got to be buttons. It has to be buttons.
Which is incredible. I am going to link this in there. Oh my God. I've got vintage buttons. And this seriously was, I was looking for, when I saw Andrea's through the Beyond the Pink Door advent calendar, I wanted one and knew I couldn't get one. So I went hunting for a sewing advent calendar.
So day 4 says, Fair Isle is a traditional knitting technique used to create patterns with multiple colours. It is named after Fair Isle, one of the Shetland Islands. Fair Isle knitting gained considerable popularity when the Prince of Wales, later Edward VIII, wore Fair Isle jumpers in public in 1921. Traditional Fair Isle patterns have a limited palette of 5 or so colours, use only 2 colours per row, are worked in the round and limit the length of a run of any colour.
As per my jumper, which was worked in the round, it was 3 tubes, body, which is back and front, and 2 sleeves. And the join is, ta-da! It's there.
Oh, what's this?
What's that?
Is it? I'm not sure what that is, Judy. I have no idea what that is.
Wait a minute, I have. Right, you said it was knitting.
Yeah.
It says aero knitting pin and tension gauge. That's a needle stopper.
Oh.
It's an old-fashioned needle stopper. That's a knitting tension gauge and needle thingy. You put the needles in the side. Oh my gosh, what's in there?
Back in there.
You see, the reason I got this one, Rachel, was, you know the beautiful sewing box that Hannah bought me?
Yes.
I thought that it would go. I'm on 5. I'm on odds, you're on evens. So 5. I've got a fudge. Here's a git. Let's see if we can guess what's in this one. Buckle or clasp is a device used for fastening 2 loose ends, with one end attached to it and the other held by a catch in a secure or adjustable manner. Let's see what I might have. What does yours say?
I'm just eating a chocolate.
You're not eating a chocolate, are you? There's not chocolate in this advent calendar, is there? Let me open up mine. Oh my goodness me, look at that. Retro. I love it.
Okay, so Liberty
All right.
has been selling fabric since 1875. In 1875, Arthur Lazenby, Liberty, borrowed £2,000, which is over £200,000 in today's money, to buy the Liberty of London store on Regent Street. The Liberty Archive now holds over 43,000 Liberty prints. In a warehouse in Hayford lies an incredible treasure trove of archived Liberty prints. Each design is kept in as many forms as possible, from the original artwork, colourways and swatchbooks to the screen separations in digital form. So this has to be something Liberty, doesn't it?
I want Liberty fabric. Oh my goodness me!
Wow, look at that. Is this like a fat quarter? Oh no, it's a fat eighth, isn't it, I think?
It's an 1/8. But whatever
That's
it is,
beautiful.
it's absolutely stunning and can easily be incorporated into something. Now, Rachel and I have opened up 6 boxes. Rachel, would you like to guess what I paid for it?
No idea, because there's a lot of thought that's gone into this.
With postage. It was £60.
I think that's really good value.
I think it's incredible. And Romy, thank you so much. I absolutely love it. And I've got a friend here who's thinking, I want one. It's more than I expected. Thank you so much. And I'm going to stop now and go back to my sewing while Rachel goes in the shower. It's this way. So I'm zooming up here in on box number 6. And you can see how beautiful they are on the top. They've all got these matching buttons. Let me just lift it up for you. It is like a mother of pearl and a gold button. And they've all got the similar sort of thing. Maybe different size buttons. Here's number 4. These beautiful bows that have been made in beautiful little cardboard boxes. And then obviously inside they had the little motto or little piece of information. And then the box. I just absolutely adore it. Absolutely love it. Hi there, I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. So what I've done is, I'm not quite certain if I've got if the name is wrong. It's a long time since I've done any kind of patchwork seriously. But I think when you do log cabin and you've got the same going, it goes out in steps. Is it called Martha Washington? Have I got that from somewhere? Have I dragged that name up from the past? Please put me right. Just turn it over. It's not brilliant on the back. You can see the design. I've just quilted a very simple design on it. And I thought I would use... I've got my sewing box here. I'll tilt you around in a minute so you can... In fact, I'll do it now. So here's the sewing box. And I was thinking I might use these larger beads and do like a drop down bauble on the sides of the things here. So, I'm going to stick you back onto time lapse and finish this off. Today's tree, it's the patchwork tree, log cabin tree. I really like this. And do you know the most lovely thing about this particular project is, and last year's as well, I'm not really planning anything. I suppose last year I thought I'm going to do this one tomorrow and that one. I'm sort of driving home thinking, what am I going to do with my tree tonight? And it's a real escape after the days at work. I'm just going to say that the next 3 days are really busy at work. I've got a meeting after school because I'm a school governor. Then I have to walk Poppy and Maggie, but I'm actually wanting to run tomorrow because I'm trying to put myself on a run programme. And then I will get my flag done tomorrow. Wednesday, I should get some sewing done. It's just whether I get the vlog. I will get the filming done. I'll get the sewing done. It's whether I'll get the editing and the vlog up. But I promise I will do my best. I'll sleep on Friday. But I will sleep on Friday. I'm in a pattern now of going to bed a bit later. But for now, let's hang this one up. I'm going to hang it here, I think. And I really do think I'm going to have to get some more. Oh, I've got myself out of the picture. I think I may have to make this bigger. Somebody sent me a link this morning saying that they'd seen a tree fairly similar to this on a British clothing website. with the, it's clothing and household, but hey presto, this is mine. I've done this myself and I've created it myself. Let's come in a little bit and see if we can see the tree. There's today's tree, and come out again. And on that note, in front of my tree of trees, I'm going to say I really hope you've enjoyed today's vlog, and I will see you again tomorrow. If you like what you've seen, give me a thumbs up. If you're new, welcome aboard, and click that subscribe button to get notification of tomorrow's. See you later. Popping back on. Somebody's come to say good night to you again. Maggie, you going to say good night to everybody? He says good night, we shall see you all again tomorrow.